Okay, today we're going to be showing you how to make a Tony's chocolate bar. Unfortunately, they didn't only have the white chocolate. They did not have the raspberry Pop Rocks in it, but we're going to be doing the raspberry Pop Rocks.
First, we're going to start by melting some white chocolate. We have a bag here of Great Value vanilla white chocolate. We're going to do half of it first, so we're going to melt that, and we'll get back to you as soon as that's melted.
So this is what the chocolate should look like. You should put it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time, stirring each time. Each microwave is different, but ours took 1:45 seconds.
Okay, now we pour it into this. This is the first layer of chocolate. We're going to pour into our loaf pan, which is lined with parchment paper. Sorry, the bowl is a little hot. I'm just going to spread it around. You can make it as thick or as thin as you want, but we're doing 2 layers of chocolate. So this is the first layer. I'm just going to see if I can get some more out of this bowl. There we go. All right, so the next step we're going to do is put this in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then we'll get back to you with our next steps after that. So the next step is adding the red raspberry preserves. I'm just using Smucker's Red Raspberry Preserves. You can use whatever you'd like. Will add the raspberry flavor. Just to help thin it out a little bit, I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then we'll put that onto our now frozen white chocolate bar. So another option you could have done, which I thought about after the fact, was add the raspberry to the chocolate before the chocolate had solidified. But that's okay because the top layer of chocolate will also be soft. So you're just going to take, you can see how much runny this is now. And you don't need a lot. You can just kind of dribble it in there. We don't need to cover the whole thing unless you want a lot of raspberry flavor, because we are going to put some more on top. But you want to have something that the Pop Rocks are going to stick to, which again, we could have done that before placing it in the freezer. So what I have is a mixture of some Pop Rocks. We have strawberry, tropical punch, and watermelon. You can use any flavor you want. So I just have to mix them in a bowl here a little bit. And I'm going to add them to the top, to this layer, and they'll stick to the raspberry. Using your hands will probably make it a little bit easier. You can do it this way too. And then we'll put some more on top here in a minute. Okay. And so for the next step, this is very hot, so I'm gonna turn this off while I pour this in, and then we'll come right back, but we're gonna put this layer of melted white chocolate right over this. Okay, so we've layered another layer of melted white chocolate. So I'm gonna put a little bit more of this raspberry on top. I'm gonna just dot some in here because I'm gonna end up swirling it a little bit. And we've also made these chocolate bars with peanut butter and chips and pretty caramel with that peanut butter and caramel. So you can do different creative things. You can use white chocolate, dark chocolate. Sometimes we'll do a mixture and do, I'm actually gonna use my hands for this to help. Sometimes we'll do a mixture of white chocolate on the bottom and milk chocolate on the top. It's a nice little snack, and you can make it the way you like it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my knife, which was sitting on something a minute ago, and just kind of swirl it in a little bit, which will also help with swirling the bottom layer and getting that everywhere. Swirl it a little bit here. Okay, so the next step is to put this back in the freezer for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you can take it out. It pops right off with this parchment paper. I didn't spray anything down. You can put it on a plate or in a container, and then just let it sit in the refrigerator and take it out as you want to eat it. And we'll show you a little bit later on how that looks.
So this is the Tony candy bar. This is the candy bar we made ourselves. So now we're gonna do a taste test. So this is the Tony chocolate bar. Good white chocolate. Base fell off. Let's try this one. Very good. You can taste the Pop Rocks. The white chocolate is about the same as this. And you taste the raspberry. So I think our new one was a success. Well, that'll be the end of the video. See you guys in the next one.